Campbell going to go fourth quick with a 18.143, 18.143. Hickman with an 18.534, and Griswold 20.232, 23.232. As Hickman going to make some improvements, 15.616, 15.616. That's going to be good enough for second quick on the field. As Jathan, lap number 2 for him, going to go 16.178, 16.178. So your final car to take time in your Sportsman Late Model Division is going to be the 12 of Nick Griswold. Griswold now on the clock. So it's going to be white flag in the air for Nick Griswold. He's going to come around clicking off lap number 1. He will go sixth quick with a 16.868, 16.868 for Nick Griswold. And hitting the clock on his final efforts, going to go 16.803, 16.803. It's going to be good enough for sixth quick. As the 50 of Adam Mitchell going to be at the top of the board with a 15.007. As we have some dirt track legends here. Nicole and Lisa Massa in the house. For those of you guys that don't know, Jeff Massa was a local legend here in the Upper Cumberland area, as now it lives on here at Golden Mountain Speedway. But we're going to turn it over to the voice of your American All-Stars, Peter. Mr. Peter, it is all yours.
Thank you very much, voice of the Golden Mountain Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to go? Because it is American All-Star Series qualifying. As I believe we've got about 24 cars on the street. We're getting ready to go and see who's going to be able to be the BHR qualifying quick time here today. John Allison from Linden City, Tennessee, and Keaton Smith going to be the first cars in the best plumber number 21. And that's going to be John Allison going to start things off here for your qualifying. BHR qualifying is ready to go. You got Keaton Smith right now as well, as your qualifying has begun for the American All-Star Series. John Allison's going to start things off here for your qualifying, as John's going to get the green flag, and then it's going to be Keaton Smith going to be right there in that number 7 machine, as is going to a nice line here for that number 21 of John Allison. Allison a little high in the middle of 3 and 4, as he's going to look good here for the white flag going to be this time by. He's going to set the bar here for BHR qualifying, as it's going to be a 15.270 on a new racetrack. Second, it's going to be Keaton Smith going to set it off with a 15.288. As Elliot's going to look good in the middle of 3 and 4 to the front stretch, grabs that checker flag and sets the bar with a 15.169, as he's going to be faster that lap time. After that, you're going to have Keaton Smith going to go. Is he going to be a little bit better? And he will with a 15.172. 2 more American All-Star Series late models getting ready to come out here for qualifying. As the BHR qualifying continues on, as it's going to be Braden Qualls in that number 12 machine. You will have Ada Addison Cardwell as well, as we're going to get ready to go here. As you got a free preview, by the way, from BHR 55, by the way, on the Facebook page. Once again, thank you, Dirt Rich TV, for the awesome broadcasting contact, by the way. If you guys want to check out Dirt Rich TV on Facebook while we have this moment of break. As the PPM American Racing product is going to get ready to go once again, and as you're going to have the number 12 getting ready to come out, it's going to be Braden Qualls. It's going to be from Crossville, Tennessee. After that, it's going to be Aiden Cardwell from Knoxville, Tennessee. Going to be right there behind them. As Addison Cardwell is going to be coming out there out of 4 as well. As the number 12 machine, Braden Qualls is going to start things off here for your American All-Star Series qualifying. There's Addison in that 07 machine as she's going to be out of Knoxville, Tennessee, as qualifying has begun for the number 12 of Braden Qualls. As Qualls going to be able to get the green flag, going to be this time by, can he do better than John Ellison's 15.169 on a fresh racetrack? Addison Cardwell in that 07 now going to get the green flag, as well as that number 12 machine of Braden Qualls, looking smooth and steady through the ripples there off of 3 and 4, gets the white flag, and he'll set it. It's going to go good enough for a 16.247, 16.247. Addison Cardwell's gonna go third quick with a 15.761. Coming around the corner in that number 12 machine up Braden Qualls. Qualls gonna be able to get it once more time. Will he be any better? It's gonna be a 16.142, 16.142. Addison's gonna be able to hit that line. It's gonna be any better with a 15.568, 15.568 for lap number 2. Here comes more wonderful American All-Star Series qualifiers coming up, as you're going to have Bradley Lilling from Seymour, Tennessee, going to be out here coming up next in that number 10L machine. And you'll have William Blankenship out of McMinnville, Tennessee, in that number 32. As we're going to get ready to go here for Bradley Lilling, as he's going to come out there, get that green flag next time by. As number 32, William Blankenship also going to be on the Speedways. We're going to get ready to go as that number 10L. Braden Lewin's going to get that thing all wound up on the outside of the Speedway. Lillian's going to get the green flag. Let's see if he can do better than John Ellison with a 15.169. 15.169, as Keaton Smith's going to be second quick so far with a 15.172. As that beautiful number 10 is going to be Bradley Lilling. He's going to be there. Can he get the better time? Survey says this time by. Bradley's going to go third quick with a 15.387. It'll go quick time for William Blankenship. 14.884. After that, it's going to be their number 10 ride. Oh, my goodness. He's going to go even faster with a 15.253. Quick time award winning for Blankenship with a 14.863. 14.863 for your BHR quick time for William Blankenship. Alrighty, BHR qualifying is going to get ready to go once again here for your American All-Star Series, as it's going to be Zach Size and that number 9 ride going to be coming out on the Speedway. And you'll have the number 4 of Ryan Smith going to be joining us here today as well. Galleon number 9, it's going to be Trevor Size, going to get that car all wound up in the whole band. He is getting that thing all wound up down the back stretch. Ryan Smith's also going to get that green flag. He's going to get that wound up as well. Trevor Size going to be able to come on the Speedway, as Shane Greco was supposed to come out, but he's going to be a scratch tonight, so it'll be Ryan Smith behind Zach Size. As Zach Size going to be able to get through the middle. Can he beat the William Blankenship quick time of the 14.863? As he's going to go second quick with a 15.105. 15.105 for Zach Size. As here comes the number 4, Ryan Smith. Can he beat the quick time? No. It's going to be good enough for a 16.142. Size going to really try to get it off of turn number 4 right there that time. Will he be better? It's going to be a 15.008. 15.008 for Zach Size. Meanwhile, it's going to be the number 4. It's going to be Keaton's Ryan Smith. He's going to be a little better with a 15.288. Philip Ramirez from Trenton, Ohio is going to be coming out in the Z number 1. He'll be coming up here for your American All-Star Series BHR qualifying. Behind him be Seth Jolly from Springfield, Tennessee in the number 16 machine. As you can see, Ramirez is going to be coming out in that number 1 Z. He'll be trying to get that quick time award. I'll tell you, so far it's still Blankenship out there, but the 14.863 at this time. As you have that number 16 ride going to be coming out as well to be Seth Jolly. As he's going to be able to get that car wound up. Looks like Ramirez going to look good in the 1J as a 16 needs to get her going, and he's going to, as Ramirez going to be able to work it to the bottom side of the speedway. Where will Ramirez land here on the board? As it's going to be Ramirez doesn't get a lap time, it looks like, on my scoring. After that, you're going to have the number 16 machine going to be coming across. We'll see if Seth Jolly's transponder is going to work. No time between both those drivers as Ramirez hits the white flag, going to be this time by. As Philip Ramirez going to get a 17.158 that time. As you'll have the number 16 ride coming across. It will be a 15.468 for the number 16. Ramirez going to be able to hit the lap this time around, and Ramirez going to go with a 16.891. Good enough for 10th quick. After that, you'll have the number 16 of Seth Jolly. So far, 7 quick with a 15.468. 2 more American All-Star Series late models going to be joining us, promptly by PPM Racing Products, as the BHR qualifying continues on. Just a reminder at home, Shane Greco will be a scratch of the evening, by the way. Too much nose damage there happening during warm-ups, and Shane Greco will be a scratch for those being the fans here today in that Massey Power Sports number 33G. So is that number 77 of Perry Delaney going to be joining us on the Speedway in that number 77 machine. And Michael Luna in the number 112 will be here for your BHR qualifying. I'll tell you what, Delaney's got that thing all wound up there on the front stretch. Going to be able to take the green flag this time by. As that number 7 machine. That's Michael Luna in that number 112 machine. As that number 77 ride is going to be able to work it to the bottom side of the speedway. Can he get a quick time as Perry Delaney's going to get the first lap in? As Perry Delaney's not going to be able to go this time around. As the scoring is, we got a car stop. We got a car stop on the turn 3 and 4. We got a car stop in 3 and 4. It's going to be Michael Luna coming to a stop on the speedway. We got a transponder issue on the number 77, but we also got the number 112 of Michael Luna coming to a stop on the speedway there during. And it looks like Michael Luna's got some damage on that nose there. Maybe hit that bump there off of 4, it looks like. But there is some big nose damage on that number 112 of Michael Luna's ride. He's going to be able to pull it in as the 77 Delaney has a transponder issue down on the backstretch. His lap times are not counting. So it looks like safety crews are going to be able to get that Luna ride off the speedway. It's not on the left front. He's not mounted on the open ground. So we're going to get ready to go. It looks like Perry Delaney's going to come to a stop on backstretch during BHR qualifying here today for the American All-Star Series. But, you know, still got a lot of great sponsors. Some of the cars are going to get out the speedway. As we got a little bit of a break here for the primary sponsors, it's going to be the City Chevrolet, going to be for Rick Hendrick, by the way, who gave away an engine over in the drawing. You will have the PPM Racing Products as well. American Racer, the only tire of the American All-Star Series. Dirt Rich TV, Rich over here doing a great job of supplying us with some great and wonderful action for the foes at home here today. Mahale's going to be on there as well. Aiken Ridge Landworks. I heard that the local sponsors are going to be here tonight as well in the audience. So BHR 55 is going to be also out there. Daytona 1 Performance Lubricants. O'Reilly Auto Parts as we're getting ready for the white flag, it looks like.
We need a radio to talk flag.
As things are going to get ready to...
We should be coming to green. You should be coming to green. They didn't get a time on it.
Looks like we got the number 77. Delaney's going to be able to pull it into the pits here. Might have a transponder issue still on that number 77 machine. Looks like you're going to be able to pull that in and maybe cycle him back after a transponder fix. Anyway, back with our sponsors here real quick while we got a moment of your time. The Outside Grooves, Save-A-Lot Food Stores. You also have Pro Fabrication, Exhaust and Headers, VP Racing Fuels, Wireland, and ATC Bolts and Fasteners. Rocky Top Family Medicine, going to be part of the wonderful partners here today as we got open wheel modifieds after qualifying, BHR qualifying for the American All-Star Series. Open wheel modifieds, you will be up next. As we're going to get ready to go once again here, we're still going to wait for... So the 77 car is going to have a transponder issue. So we got one of the American All-Star Series officials getting ready to walk out on the racetrack here, see what we got going on here for this moment in time. So once again, right now, your QuickTime Car Award winning right now is William Blankenship at this time with a 14.863. 14.863 so far with Zach Size out there with a 15.008, going to be second quick. You'll have John Allison going to be a 15.169. You'll have Keaton Smith going to be with a 15.172. You will have Brady Louie going to be your fifth quick car so far here for BHR American All-Star Series qualifying as the transponder issue, and that number 77 is being looked at by the American All-Star Series official, and they're going to check that, and they're going to try to bring them straight to green coming out of the backstretch, it looks like, as the number 77 machine is going to get this thing all fired off and ready to go, as that is Perry Delaney, as it looks like he's going to fire off here momentarily. Just going to go ahead. They're going to give him the green flag. Going to be this time around as Delaney's going to try to get that car all wound up in the middle of 3 and 4. Green flag's going to be for Delaney. Delaney's got that thing absolutely ripping around the backstretch here once again, looking smooth and steady as Delaney's going to be able to come through the middle of turn 3 and 4. Going to be this time by as Delaney's going to get the white flag, and we'll see if he's going to get a lap time, and he does. Delaney's going to be giving that lap time, and it looked like a 7 quick with a 15.343. 15.343 here for Perry Delaney as Delaney's going to be able to work to the bottom side one more time. Checkered flag is going to wave. Can he be any better? As it looks like he will stay at a 15.318. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your patience here for BHR American All-Star Series qualifying. Once again, we had a technical difficulty with that transponder, and we made sure he got his laps in here as well. So we're going to get ready to go once again for more BHR qualifying for the Golden Mountain Raceway Park once again out of Spartan, Tennessee. I tell you what, this audience is absolutely incredible. Thank you, fans, for coming out here and joining us in racing here tonight. As you're going to see a yellow spoiler on that 002 machine. He is your current PPM Racing Products American All-Star Series point leader in the Car Care 002. It's Tyler Arrington. After that, you're going to have the PPM Racing Products number 73. That'll be Trevor Size, going to be on the Speedway. Tyler Arrington's going to be able to get that car through the middle in 3 and 4. Down on the bottom side, green flag going to be for your point leader. Tyler Arrington and that 002 machine going to be able to get that thing all wound up, man. He's got that thing roaring. Trevor Size and number 73 to the bottom side of the Speedway. Here comes that first lap here for Tyler Arrington. Arrington's going to get the white flag. Will he beat the quick time? Tyler Arrington, fifth quick with a 15.207. Trevor Size and that number 73 machine for the PPM Racing Products to get the girl boy. Trevor Size, third quick with a 15.014. After Tyler Arrington's going to go even faster with a fourth quick with a 15.098. After that, it's going to be Trevor Size. Can he hold on? Can he get a little faster? He does. Second quick with a 14.962. All righty, we ain't done yet. We got more exciting BHR qualifying coming up here from Golden Mountain Raceway Park here in Sparta, Tennessee. And man, oh man, as we got Greco going to be, Luna did not get to qualify. So we got Brandon Umberger going to be here, and it'll be Braden Williams going to be coming up next here for your BHR American All-Star Series qualifying. So while we got a deal, Barry Delaney was the first winner after we opened up here, by the way. Thank you for that kind gesture. Thank you. As we got more qualifying for BHR going to get ready to come around. As it's going to be that number 12 machine. That's going to be, where'd he go? That's going to be oh, crap. You got the number 95 car going to be on the Speedway. It's going to be Brandon Williams as Braden Umberger is going to come around the middle with 3 and 4. White flag going to be in the air for the 12B. First lap time is going to go 7 quick there for Brandon Ohnberger with a 15.244. Meanwhile, they're going to have the number 95 machine. That's Braden Williams going to go 11 quick with a 15.340. After that, it's going to be Ohnberger in that number 12B. He's going to go a lot faster. 5th quick going to be a 15.128. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 95 ride. He will go a little bit faster, and that's going to be a 15.195. More BHR qualifying getting ready to come underway. Like I said, Shane Greco and Michael Luna did not get their qualifying times in. One to damage and one a scratch for tonight. You got the number 32 machine coming out onto turn number 4. It's going to be Eric Rosington going to be joining us here for his first career All-Star Series in that number 32. After that, you're going to have, oh boy, it's going to be Jason Cardwell going to be joining us in an 07. Hayden Cardwell has a lot of series winners here as well, and I believe that might be a family member up on the top in turns 1 and 2. As the number 32 machine, Eric Rosington's going to hit the green light. Rosington's going to go and get that green flag. Going to be this time by. You're going to have Cardwell also, Jason Cardwell in the 07 going to get the green flag. As that number 32 machine of Rosington through the middle of 3 and 4 is going to get the white flag this time by. Eric Rosington, 15 quick with a 16.775. Here we go with Cardwell as Cardwell's going to hit the strip. As Jason Cardwell really goes up there with a 12 quick with a 15.438 at this time. Second lap for the number 32 of Eric Rosington. Going to still be 16 quick with a 14.671. As you'll have the 07 machine, that's going to be a 15.568. 15.568. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got about 5 more cars here for BHR qualifying here tonight. Like I said, Shane Greco and Michael Luna did not get their laps in. Greco's still going to be a scratch. So you got Chris Chandler going to be coming out in that number 8 machine. Open wheel modifieds, you are next. I repeat, open wheel modifieds, you are next for BHR qualifying here for the American All-Star Series once again. As it's going to be Chris Chandler and that number 8 machine going to start to get this thing all wound up. After that, behind him, we got Tim Damron at number 23 machine. Green flag going to go for Chris Chandler. You'll have Tim Damron going to be getting a little tight in the middle of 3 and 4. Good to gather that car back together as Damron's going to be able to get the green flag. You've got Chase Chandler going to be able to, Chris Chandler's going to get the first lap in. He's going to go 14 quick with a 15.504. Tim Damron at number 23 is going to hit the strip, and we'll see where Damron's going to land. Tim Damron, 16 quick with a 16.081. As Chris Chandler's next lap still going to be, it's going to be a 15.505 for Chris Chandler for that 14th spot. Tim Damron at number 23. It's going to go 16 quick still with a 15.984. You got Bailey Lowe in that number 727 machine and Joshua Cheney going to be coming up. And our final car will be Tyler Price in that number 7 machine. Once again, thank you all for coming out and enjoying the races here. Like I said, this audience is absolutely wonderful here at Golden Mountain Raceway Park. Once again, fans, make sure you guys give yourselves a big round of applause. What an audience. I hope you guys are enjoying the race in action here today. So as we got more cars getting ready to come out, you got Bailey Lowe and that number 727 machine going to get that thing all wound up. So ladies, there you go. As Bailey Lowe's going to be up on the outside, we're going to get things ready and get it started. Green flag going to be coming around this time by Joshua Cheney in the Cheney Logistics number 5 machine down the little backstretch. Green flag going to be coming out here for Bailey Lowe, and Lowe's going to be able to work that bottom side of the speedway in turns 1 and 2. Cheney's going to get the green flag this time by. As Bailey Lowe's going to be able to work to the bottom side here of the speedway down on the front stretch one more time. White flag going to be in the air this time by. And Bailey's going to go 16 quick with a 15.582. Chesney at number 5 is going to go 17 quick with a 15.782. Second lap here for Bailey in that 727 machine. She's gonna be a lot better. 13 quick with a 15.344. Cheney in that number 5 rod's still gonna stay 17 quick with a 15.698. Open wheel modifieds, we are ready for you. Open wheel modifieds, we are ready for you guys. Start coming to staging. Got you. Yes, sir. Final car here of the evening. He's going to be our last car for BH for the American All-Star Series. Once again, it's going to be Tyler Price going to be joining us here in that Bishop number 7 machine to the front stretch, getting that car all nice and wound up. Now they're saying it's going to be a top 3 car. We're going to find out here for Tyler Price. As Price going to be able to work through the middle side of 3 and 4. Gets the green flag. Going to be this time by. Good line on the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Washes up the hill a little bit down to the backstretch. Looking really good through the middle with 3 and 4. Can he beat the quick time award? Tyler Price in that number 7 is going to get the first lap. Oh boy, it's up there. It's up there. It's going to be a 13 quick for Tyler Price with a 15.332. Tyler Price, the second lap times are going to be any better than 13th, as he's going to be a hit the checkered flag. Going to be this time by Tyler Price. Gets the checkered flag. Does even better. 9th quick. It's going to be a 15.218. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for your BHR American All-Star Series, brought to you by BPM Racing Products Qualifying. Once again, I'm going to give you to the voice of the series here at Golden Mountain Speedway.